Well, a lot of people on YouTube seem to be interested in technology and gear, so I'm gonna go over my equipment and what I use. So my computer is a MacBook Pro, 13-inch, 2.4 gigahertz i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and yeah. When I bought my audio interface, the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, I was looking for a quick and easy solution to get 2 channels of audio into my computer, nothing more, nothing less. So this one has 2 channels input, 2 channels out. It has phantom power, which means that I could connect to a good microphone if I wanted to, but I never do. So, nothing fancy about my audio interface. When it comes to audio, all my audio equipment like the OP1, the vocal sample, an iPad, maybe a synth, the turntable, everything is connected right into my DJ mixer. This is actually a pretty cheap one. It's the DJ Tech DIF1S. It's a classic 2-channel DJ mixer, 3-band equalizer plus a mic input that I use for the Korg vocal sample. The mixer actually has a mini inno fader inside of it, so when I'm trying to do scratches or stuff like that, the crossfader is really good. My turntable that I use for sampling and scratching and stuff is the classic Technics 1210. It's the same machine as the Technics 1200, but it's the black one. Plus, of course, this custom slip mat. The next thing that goes into the mixer is the Korg Volca sample. I made a video on the Volca sample a while back, and I'm actually pretty disappointed on this little machine. As it is right now, I just used the Volca sample to trigger 1-shot samples. I guess it is a pretty cool device, but now Korg has released the Korg Volca FM, so I'm pretty excited about that. Now, next up is the machine, MK2. This is the white one, and I have a black faceplate with black knobs on it. I also got these wooden side panels from mpcstuff.com that makes it a bit tilted and it looks a lot better. I used to use this one, Machine Mark 1, and some of the pads got a bit funky, and I wanted the Mark 2, so. Next up is this one, the Teenage Engineering Op1. I made a couple of videos on this before, and this machine fits me perfectly. It's both a synth and a sampler. It has a bunch of sequencer possibilities, plus a tape recorder to make full tracks and stuff. It also has a FM radio receiver, and it runs on batteries, and has a built-in speaker. Right now I'm connecting it to the computer through USB, so it also acts like a super tiny Midi keyboard. You can't do any conventional synthesis on this one, like picking 1, 2, or 3 oscillators and added this and that filter to this and that LFO and stuff like that. This is a really unique device, and it operates totally differently from anything I've ever used before. And that's one of the things I really like about it. Happen mistakes just happens, and everything works out great. I use the booth out channel from the mixer if I want to sample something into this one from the turntable, the cassette deck, or whatever. So it's a really versatile little device. Sometimes I want to use my iPad, and then I just use the same cable as I have to the OP1, connected right there, and it's up and running. The connection goes to the mixer and to the audio interface right into the computer. Easy peasy. And of course, every beatmaking home studio thing should have a cassette deck. This is a Technics RS620 USD. Nothing fancy about it, but it plays cassettes and it records cassettes, so that's what I want it for. I'm not much for playing keys anymore, but I have this one. This is a toy keyboard, the Yamaha PSS 100, and this is just and over here is my 49 key MIDI keyboard controller. This is a CME M-Key V2, so it's a cheap one, but sometimes it just feels good to play real size keys. I'm not a big record collector, but I tend to sample vinyl a lot, so my records are stored here, over there, and in another one right there. This is probably half of the records I have, because I have a lot of records over at my dad's house as well. So I guess that's the tour of my home studio. I've shown the gear I use on a daily basis. And please comment, rate, subscribe, and thumbs up and like, and feel free to ask me questions. I'm glad to help if anyone is wondering anything. And have a nice day. Boom. Alright, let's see how everything works. Super quick, not planned beat making.